I hate agents. Yes, I do not like them because they take all your money and deliver nothing. This is why I always recommend that you use licensed immigration consultants who can help you move across different countries depending on your choice. A lot of you have written to me and asked, we want to move to several countries, but we need help to do it. Now, this video is for you. Hello, folks. It's your one and only Waka Waka Doctor, always bringing you the best gist when it comes to travel and migration. You know how we do it on this channel. All we do is share information that has to do with living, working, moving, so long as it has to do with this whole abroad life. This is where you want to be. If this is the first time of you coming across my channel, please do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a thing, share this video to as many people as possible. And those who have always watched me and keep on sending me testimonials, keep on dropping comments and saying how good it is to gain a lot of insight from my videos, I want to say thank you very much. Keep it coming, don't stop. Two quick things that I like to pass across is to say that I am not on Telegram and I'm not on WhatsApp. So if you do find anybody in the comment section saying you should reach out to them on Telegram or WhatsApp, it is not me. The only way to reach out to me is in the description box of this video. Okay, let's get to the crux of the matter, the gist of the matter. I have often got, I always get a lot of questions from people who say that, look, Waka Waka Doctor, we want you to help us with people who can help process admission and visa, help with move abroad. We are tired of just the UK, we're tired of just Canada, we want other options. And so I have decided to bring licensed immigration firm, consulting firm, who have the expertise, who are licensed to do it, who've got the registration, who've got the know-how, who know how to do it with a lot of good track record, high percentage in terms of success, and can get you across to different countries. Let's not waste much of your time. Let's get into the video. I'll ask them to introduce themselves and we'll get right into it. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining and coming on my TV show. Do you want to introduce yourself to my community so that they know who you are, where you are, and what you do?
Firstly, thanks for having us both on. It's a pleasure. Just to introduce myself, so I'm Francis Anucha. I'm the regional manager here at Study Now. I'm currently in our office based in Victoria Islands in Lagos, but predominantly I'm based in our UK office in London.
Of course, everybody can tell from your accent that you're based in the UK. All right, my brother Theo, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. So my name is Theo, and I am the business development manager here at Study Now UK office. But I am also a Nigerian.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Now, I suppose the question a lot of people want to ask is, and they've seen several videos, is when they hear Study Now, they always think about the UK because I know, I mean, everybody Study Now UK, but it's not so. What do you have to say about this?
No, so you're very right. There is that opinion that when you do hear Study Now, you do think of just universities in the UK. You might just associate Study Now with just one particular university in the UK also. But now, just to confirm, we do have other study destinations that we do assist our clients in getting admission into. So we do have options in Canada. We do have options in Malta, Poland, Germany, just to name a few. But what I would advise, so this is probably why you would hear us associate with the UK more so than these other study destinations that I did mention, is because we've got more universities that we work with in the UK. So these other study destinations that I mentioned will kind of just at the almost at the beginning stages almost. So we're still building our portfolio there. We do have a few contracts in these universities, but in these countries. However, we are working on growing it to the same level that we do have at the UK.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. So behind the cameras, you had told me that you know, Canada, the United Kingdom, Poland, Germany, Malta, France, and several other countries that you help with. Can you talk to us a little bit more about Malta and Canada? And if there are other countries that you've mentioned, can you just tell us a little bit more about these?
All right. So for our locations, we have study destinations in a couple of countries, but I will be talking more about Malta and Canada and maybe about France too. So for Malta, Malta is part of the Schengen area in the EU, and it's about one of the most affordable islands to live in the EU. And for Malta, we have courses ranging from business management all the way to sciences and even some healthcare programs. And the tuition for Malta is actually very, very, very affordable. You're looking at tuition fees from around 6,000 euros to about 7,000 or 10,000 euros, which is quite affordable when looking at your expenses. And then for Canada, we have several programs ranging from business to engineering to bachelor's to masters, all the way down to PhD, and for Canada, we're looking at fees ranging from about 16,000 Canadian dollars all the way up down to like 32 Canadian dollars. So you have a range of what you can afford and what you cannot afford. And another destination is France. And France, actually, we have programs in English. So even if you're going to a French-speaking country, it's not really a problem for you if you don't know how to speak French. And we have programs ranging from about 7,900 euros all the way down to like 13,000 euros, which is still on the affordable side. And for programs in the Schengen areas, as a student, you can have the opportunity to move around, France, Poland, Malta, Italy during your vacation. And those are our study destinations. And for scholarships and for the rest in these particular locations, for Canada, you're looking at getting discounts of about 2,000 to like all the way up down to like 10,000 Canadian dollars. And all these locations, you don't have to apply for your visa yourself. We're also here to assist you in ensuring that you get your admission. We assist you in processing your visa too.
One thing I can guarantee you is I have spoken about Study Now for a couple of years and I've recommended them to a lot of people. What I can beat my chest and say, if you work with Study Now, I don't want to say 100%. So I'll take 1% just for the sake of taking 1%. But I can guarantee you that 99.9% you will get your admission and you get your visa sorted because they know how to do it step by step. So you've heard them. Aside from the UK, they can help with Canada, they can help with Malta, they can help with France, they can help with Poland, they can help with Germany and several other countries. And it's just stated to you that if you're looking for scholarships as well and other benefits, they can help with discounts ranging from 2,000 to about 10,000, depending on your cost, depending on the school, and depending on the whole other set of factors. So let's talk about the requirements that people should have at hand if they want you to help with processing. What are the requirements they should have, documentations and all that stuff?
Okay, so for the entry requirements, a lot of people they think you need an IELTS or probably an English language test certificate, but that's not the case. We could get you an admission into either Canada or Malta, even Poland and France with just your WAEC or your NECO certificate. Although you might need like what they call an English language proficiency letter from your university, which would sort out your English language requirements. Then for the for the other requirements, you're looking at your international passports, your bachelor degree certificate, if you have one, your transcript, your CV, which is also very, very important. And they're also looking at professional reference letters, academic reference letters. So all these documents, in total, you're looking at about 7 to 9 documents just for you to get your admission. It's very, 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 very easy. You don't need to, start paying about 150,000 naira for your IELTS. Then for our students in other locations that do not have English language as their official language, then probably they would need a form of English language requirements. But for the West African students and English speaking country students, they only need their WAEC and their NECO or probably your Kenyan certificate examination certificate.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Before I come back to ask you other questions of God, let's just piggyback and just roll back to the United Kingdom. You've got some strong collaborations with some universities in the UK. Do you want to talk to us about those as well?
Yes, sure. So, of course, the one that goes without saying, when you think of study now, you think of York St. John University. So, it's probably the university where majority of the clients that we work with do usually end up going forward with admission, and it's probably due to the market that, of course, we're predominantly based in Africa ourselves, and in regards to the clients that we work with, majority would come from Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, etc., where with for clients within these sort of regions, tuition fee is a key factor here. So this is why we do recommend York St. John majority of the time to these to our clients, because York St. John do offer one of the most affordable tuition fees within the UK. So you're looking at tuition fees of about 11,300 to 11,800. So because of this, York St. John is the main. I'd say, well, I wouldn't say the main, but it's one of the top universities that we do assist students in getting admission to. We have also, within the last month or two, have also got new partnerships within the UK with other universities, which do provide exciting options actually for students. So, for example, let's say Leeds Trinity, where Leeds Trinity, their tuition fee is actually not too dissimilar from York St. John. So with Leeds Trinity, you're looking for postgraduate programs, you can get tuition fees less than £12,000 for the year. And they would offer programs such as law, quantity surveying, MA education, there's project management as well. So a different sort of range of options Leeds Trinity would offer. And in regards to the payment plans, 50% deposit, and then remaining tuition fees are then paid in within an 8-week period. So first installment 4 weeks, then the following one 4 weeks after. This is after enrollment, of course. So, and we've also got the option of Sunderland, which is a new contract that we've had with Sunderland. The option that we have started to push out and market is for the health programs, and this is something that would be of interest maybe to Nigerian and Ghanaian students due to the scholarships that are offered. So, for example, the public health program scholarship. So, this is for postgraduate programs as well. So normally, something do offer for the postgraduate programs is an automatic scholarship of £900. However, for Nigerian and Ghanaian students, for this public health program, they do also offer on top a £2,000 scholarship, making it 2,009 in total. And another program which offers a similar scholarship scheme at Sunderland is for the bachelor's top-up nursing program. So with the top-up nursing program, students that are registered nurses back in their home country can apply, and this is regardless of their academic background. So they could have maybe not even finished their bachelor's, maybe not even started their bachelor's. They could be applying with their O-level results. As long as they're a registered nurse within their home country, then they can apply for the 1-year top-up program. Of course, one of the benefits of going for this program as well is that when they finish the program, they can then apply for the 2-year post-study work visa in the UK, where they can work towards becoming a registered nurse. And so that's also one of the programs that we do push in Sunderland. Now, for another university, so this is more of a pathway provider that we actually got our contract with, as opposed to a university. So this pathway provider works with quite a few universities in the UK, and this is the Oxford International Group. So with the Oxford International Group, there is one program that's really caught my eye, and anyone that's sort of interested in doing a care-related program, there's a program I actually recommend to them, and it's caused them quite a bit of interest within the last month or so. So this program is a adult social care program. So it's a diploma. So it's a 1-year program. There's no, in regards to age, as long as you're above the age of 17, you can apply for the program. There's no limit or max cap So, for example, if you're over 50 or so, that doesn't mean that you wouldn't be eligible. There's no cap on this program. So the selling point of the program is that so the tuition fees for full scholarship are £14,995. However, you can get a scholarship of up to £4,000 for this program, which of course drops it down quite a bit. Now, with the program as well, 1 year, during that year, of course, would be you'll be in the class, so you'll be taught, but also you would have work experience within that year of working in a care home. Now, this is the best point about the program is that once you complete the program, you can then have 1 or 2 scenarios occur. So it could be that when you finish the program, you're actually supposed to be guaranteed work. So you'll be guaranteed work full time for the place where you had your work experience during the program. However, if you do not get a job when you complete the program, then you would be eligible to receive a full refund. So it's almost like you studied the program for free, and you actually have come to the UK.
Get a full refund.
Full refund. So this is the selling point. But of course, there is. I don't want it to sound way too good to be true, like you always assumed. So there is a bit. I wouldn't say a catch, but there is something to it as well. So the only maybe sort of downside you could see, or is that during the program you wouldn't be paid. So for example, when you're studying you're going for, let's say you're studying a bachelor's or master's, you can work up to 20 hours a week, right, which would be paid. Throughout this program, for that 1 year, you wouldn't be paid, but the perk is more towards when you complete the program. So when you complete the program, you've got that guaranteed work experience. Of course, it could go towards you actually applying for a skilled work visa, which you can stay on in the UK for quite a long period of time, depending on how your work placement goes.
All right.
But yeah, so it's also something that's an attractive option from when you complete the program.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much for that extensive discussion. And I'm sure that the viewers have gained 1 or 2 things. Quickly, I'd like to ask, I've got 2 more questions to ask you, but it's important for those who want to get across. How can they get across to Study Now to help with the UK, Canada, Poland, Germany, France, Malta? How can they get across to you?
All right. So to begin with, our services come at no cost to our students, and we do not impose
free. You study
Definitely.
for free. I mean, application for free.
Entirely
Visa processing free.
Free. Everything from Study Now is free. We also assist you in checking your documents, your CV. I know most people don't know how to put in their CVs very well, so we can give you an idea on how you should structure your CV, your personal statements, and prospective students can learn more easily by reaching out to us through our website, which is www.studynow.org.uk, where they can submit an inquiry form. And once they do, we can receive their inquiry and get in touch with them either by mobile or by sending them an email. But everything from Study Now is entirely free.
And I will put the link for the contact in the description box of this video, so you can just fill the form and reach out to them straight away. Just in the next 1 minute, there's an event Study Now is planning over the next few weeks. Could you give us an insight about that, the plan and whatever is going on?
Yeah, so there was an event we actually hosted a few weeks ago in which we had, it was a webinar where we had a few reps from universities basically meet the clients that we're working with. So we had universities from Sunderland, York St John, Wolverhampton, University of West London, University of East London, and so we're actually planning on doing a similar event on the 28th of September. And this just gives the students the opportunity to meet reps from each of these universities, get the required information that they want, understand the processes and the requirements, and so deadlines, every information that you pretty much need, tuition fees, etc. That's one of the events. But on a bigger scale, what we're planning on doing is something more for Study Now, as opposed to just the universities that we work for. So we do have some fairs coming up. So this will be for the January intake. So once we've concluded with September, we have a fair in Lagos on the 5th of October, Abuja on the 9th of October, Harcourt the 7th, and then we'll be going to Accra on the 12th, and Kenya, so Nairobi on the 19th. So we will be, this will be to help students more in person.
There you go, folks. You have all the information that you need, and you can get started straight away. This is a video that can help you to move to any of these countries: Germany, France, Poland, UK, Canada, Malta. All you need to do is reach out to Study Now. I hope this video has been able to help 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Do not say Waka Waka Doctor has not helped you, because all I do is help you guys. All the best.